this isn't gonna be as easy as I thought. 6 days, countless fails, one tiny drone. This is the story of building my first drone. I've been flying drones for 6 months now, but I've never built one. I think I might have an idea of what I want to build. For the longest time, I was watching videos of this little tiny drone called Babito. It always caught my eye. It looked like so much fun to fly, but I never pulled the trigger. Why? Because the Babito was analog. Analog signal. Let me explain that to you. Analog signal is essentially the older, more classic way of transmitting video, but it has limitations. As you can see, it literally looks like a VHS tape from the 90s. I just couldn't get into it. If I was gonna fly a Babito, it's gotta be special. That's when I thought, why not just make my own version? We've got all the parts right here. Frame, flight controller, motors, and the camera, which happens to be HD0. Analog? Nope. This bad boy is going HD. Okay, so why am I building a drone? Honestly, I think it's gonna be worth the challenge. I'm always up for a challenge.
We're gonna take Droney and power loop over this Bando bridge.
I really want to know what it takes to build a custom drone. Not one from a kit, custom from the ground up. And hey, when I pull this off, it's gonna feel so good. It's working. Let's dive in and see if we can build my dream drone, or if I'm about to start my own fail compilation. This is the skeleton of the drone, known as the frame. This is the Babito frame kit. It's basically where all the pieces and parts will live and attach. It keeps everything together during crashes, and let's be honest, it's gonna... Oh my God. It didn't come with anything else, so that means we need to get ourselves a flight board. Now this is the brain of the drone. It's where all the magic happens. It takes my stick inputs on my controller and turns them into movements. I don't know how it does it, but it's freaking smart. Basically, a tiny computer crammed into this little tiny board. It's impressive. And the best part of it all, this brain is made for HD0. That's right, a little tiny computer chip transmitting HD signal. 2025, huh? Okay, so this is cool and all, but we need to see exactly what the drone is seeing. Here's the camera. I opt in for a very nice camera. It's called the HD0 Lux camera. It's the eye of the drone. And thankfully, the HD0 system makes this look beautiful. Analog, if I could describe it, it's kind of like flying through a foggy window. But when it comes to flying HD0, it's like crystal clear. I love it, and I highly encourage anybody to use it. And don't let size fool you. This thing's packing some serious heat. All right, check out these tiny little motors. These are the muscles of the drone. Each motor spins at insane speeds. They're smaller than my thumb, but they can handle flips, tricks, and speeds unlike any other. To keep it real with you, when I started this build and I was picking all the parts out, I thought, hey, I had this in the bag. I was using ChatGPT to help me. It was telling me everything was correct. A mistake. I hit a big problem. So the HD0 Lux camera, it's amazing. But guess what? It doesn't fit in the standard Babito frame kit mount. Yup, total fail and a roadblock. So basically, I can't fit this camera inside of the mount that the Babito came with. The camera's too big. It ain't gonna work. That's when I turn to my secret weapon, my Discord server. And if you've been around my channel for a while, you probably know SPACEMAN. He's been here for months, and he's always helping others out in our little community. I reach out to him for some help with this. I asked him if he could design a camera mount that I could 3D print that'll fit perfectly on the Babito and with the camera. And funny enough, within days, he sent me the file. What a turnaround time. That's insane. Huge shout out to SPACEMAN for coming in clutch with this one. I don't know where I'd be right now without him. Once SPACEMAN sent over the file, I found a local drone shop about 45 minutes away from me and asked him, hey, can you print this file? I wrote up an email, sent the print file, got in the car, and headed to the drone shop. We're here to get a little 3D printed camera mount. Did you even know why we came here?
No.
We drove 40 minutes here, and she's just like, yeah, come. When I got to the shop, Thomas, the resident drone expert, he helped me out with this one.
Before you make a YouTube video and install it, put a lighter underneath like this.
like all my lighters are dead. Want to burn off all those.
All the little
strings.
strands.
Big thanks to Thomas. It felt like I was picking up a golden ticket, or at least a tiny piece of plastic that could save my build.
Oh my, did you actually put it in your mouth? What? Oh, get it out. Oh my, what? Lily.
Like a New York slide.
And here it is, the 3D custom camera print mount in all of its glory. And I got it in orange. I don't know. I was feeling orange that day. It's lightweight, it's precise, and more importantly, it fits my HD Zero camera perfectly. Without further ado, let's get into this monstrosity. Warning. The next section of this video packs 6 days of stress and a ton of trial and error. Things are about to get messy.
We're gonna start with the frame, and we're gonna put the board on it.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah?
Just to get a grasp, I laid out all the components to understand the layout.
This is just absolutely insane that everything is so tiny. I just looked at the manual, and I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed, honestly. I don't know what to do.
Okay, let's just do something.
Step 1 is to solder this little camera onto these little tiny solder points. I've only soldered once, so.
Hold up. What does soldering mean? Soldering is like hot glue gun for electronics. The solder melts when heated and solidifies to create a strong connection between components.
I just don't even know what I'm doing.
Fake it till you make it, right?
You see the smoke coming out of this thing? Wow. Oh man. Alright, so we're gonna put this camera on. In this diagram, this is where the camera goes. Those little points down there. I really hope I'm doing this right. Okay, listen, I think my solder joints are terrible.
All right, Chase, cut yourself some slack. It's your first time.
This might be a long night, but we're gonna get through it. Quitters quit. We ain't no quitter. People make soldering look so easy online. I got my first solder point. Check it out. Right there, the little yellow one. That's not bad, right? Let's do the rest. My friend told me that it's not safe to breathe the fumes, so I'm sitting here holding my breath, and it's hard to not be shaky when holding your breath, I'll tell you that. I just finished soldering the camera. It was tricky, I'm gonna be honest. There's one more thing left to solder on this side of the board, and that is the battery connector. This whole process has been extremely time consuming. It's taking a long time. It's already like 9 p.m. I started this 2 hours ago. We're only getting better from here. Okay. Oh, look at that. It came unsoldered. Dude.
This is when it really started to sink in. This isn't gonna be as easy as I thought.
This is gonna require a lot of patience. We got a long ways to go. And I have a feeling it's gonna get tougher and tougher. Freaking sick. The part where the camera is, that has a little gap there.
Screw the gap. We'll solve that issue later. Look at her. She's really coming together.
I think I got some bad news. One of the wires came out of the camera. So you know what my solution is? I think I'm just gonna order another Lux camera. Chase 0, new drone 1.
I seriously can't give up like this. I bet I can fix it. Why can't I fix it? Maybe if I solder a little black wire. Why would I wait? Wait, remember.
Quitters quit. We ain't no quitter.
Fuck that. Back to the desk. I got way too eager waiting for this new camera to come in the mail. And a burning passion to not give this up. I spent days, hours, failing over and over again. I told some of my Discord members what I've been going through. They actually mentioned I could try fixing my issue with some spare wire laying around. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here to say.
Successfully attached new wires on the old wires. Check it out. It kind of reminds me of like hair.
After many attempts, hopefully this is my last time.
Isn't that so clean? I guess that's what happens when you practice.
Put the board and the camera on the frame.
Oh yeah, pretty clean. We're finally getting somewhere. Some new spacers here.
She's so beautiful. But before I put the motors on, I want to test the camera.
Let's hope things go well. All right, plugged in. Oh, it's connecting? No, I don't see anything.
So I was supposed to see the camera view. There was no camera view. It was just black.
I have to take it all apart again. I'm not looking forward to that. Ah,
Figured out the problem.
the black wire came unsoldered. This little black wire has been a little pain in the ass. I'm gonna try to solder it one more time.
So I did that.
Now let's see if we're getting any signal. Holy
Bingo!
it's working. Hey! 5 days of back and forth trying. This is why you never quit. Time to put the motors on. I'm feeling good about this. Let's pray to God nothing else happens. Please, please.
All right, let's get the motors on this little guy so we can fly. I'm really starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. Let's just hope things go smooth.
Got the motors all soldered on the board. We gotta test them out now. Let's watch some tutorials.
I dove deep into research, learning everything I could to test the motors in the software and ensure every piece of hardware was perfectly dialed in on our new little friend. Let's do this.
Oh I think I just fried 2 motors. This is really taking a toll on me. Let's hope a simple resolder will fix all of this and that I didn't just ruin everything. Part 2. Let's see if something bad happens. One by one. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Now let's hear them all together. Yes!
Successfully got the motors on. This is me showing Lily our brand new little friend, but I forgot to record audio, so I'm gonna reenact everything just as it went.
Okay, open your eyes.
He's so cute.
Isn't he so cool?
Wow, he's gorgeous.
He needs a name. Can you name him?
Bub.
Bub? I like that.
That was really cringe. I don't know how this is gonna fly, but I'm ready to test it out. I'm actually very nervous between me and you, so I don't know how it's gonna fly. I don't even know if it is gonna fly.
Little tiny.
Turn these bad boys on. Here you go, you ready?
I was born ready. Okay. Okay. Let's see you.
What was that?
What was that? What was that?
Did you do something? Go. Oh, dude, you scared the shit out of me. We're literally filming.
Oh my god.
Was that filming?
Yes.
That was weird ass noises. I was like, all right, let's scare him.
The air, is it being pushed up? I think I might have programmed the motors to spin the opposite direction than it should go. Does that make sense? Let's go figure it out, Luke.
So guess what? I called up SPACEMAN for some help once again.
Beta flight doesn't control the motor direction. You might actually have to go into the ESCs and swap it.
What do you mean? How do I do that?
Thankfully, he knew exactly what was wrong and walked me through step by step on how to fix it. Basically, 2 of the motors were just spinning in the wrong direction.
Thank you for the help. Seriously.
Okay.
I probably would have taken me 2 hours to figure that out.
Let's give Bub another try.
Lillian. After talking to SPACEMAN, he might be the problem to.
He might be the problem.
He might be the solver to our problem.
Spaceman, you hear that?
What are you doing? Okay, you ready? Ah! Yeah! We got flight! Watch your hair. Oh my god! We have flight!
I'm so proud.
Yeah, protect yourself. Please. Okay, here we go. The handling, the steering is very interesting. It's actually a little it's very responsive. It's not as smooth as Ghost. Ooh. Let's see how much we can push this bad boy. This is so, oh my god. It's so sensitive. Oh my god. And there's no prop guards too, so it's just like instant.
Woo! That was close, Babel. You
Was
felt
it?
the air?
I felt it, but I didn't know it was that close.
Oh my god, Babel.
I'm sorry, it's like, it's really touchy.
Be extra safe.
Okay. Oh! Yeah. Thanks for watching.